Tales of a Gentle World. The Wishing Tree. In a cozy corner of the town, there stood a very old tree. Its leaves were brilliant green, and its bark was as thick and rough as any ancient treasure chest. This was no ordinary tree, though. It was known as the Wishing Tree. Leela, Rosa, and Jamie had often played under its shade, but they never really understood why the grown-ups whispered their wishes into the tree's knotted trunk. One sunny morning, as the trio was playing a game of hide-and-seek nearby, Rosa noticed something shimmering on one of the tree's highest branches. "Look!" she exclaimed, pointing upwards. "What's that shiny thing?" The children squinted, trying to see. It looked like a golden leaf. Jamie, always curious, said, "Let's climb up and find out." With careful steps and helping hands, friends climbed the wishing tree. As they reached the golden leaf, they saw it wasn't leaf at all. It was a small golden key. Leela gently picked it up. "I wonder what it opens," she mused. The kids looked around and noticed a tiny door hidden in the tree's trunk, just big enough for the key. With a bated breath, they fit the key into the door and turned it. The door opened, revealing a magical sight. Inside the tree, thousands of tiny glowing jars floated around. Each jar held a small, shimmering wish. Rosa gasped, "These must be the wishes people have whispered into the tree." As they reached out to touch a jar, a soft voice echoed, "Ah, young visitors." They turned to see a tiny glowing creature with wings hovering before them. It introduced itself as Whimsy, the guardian of the wishes. Whimsy explained, "This tree has been collecting wishes for many years. Some wishes are old, some are new, some are big, and some are as tiny as a dewdrop." Leela looked at the jar with soft blue glow. "What happens to these wishes?" she asked. Whimsy smiled. "Some wishes come true on their own. For others, the tree gives a little magic push. But remember, not all wishes are meant to come true. Sometimes it's the act of wishing, of hoping. That's the real magic." The children spent hours of listening to the stories of wishes. They heard tales of grand adventures, dreams of flying, and a simple hope of finding a lost toy. Jamie, with twinkle in his eyes, asked, "Can we make a wish too?" Whimsy nodded, "Of course, but remember to wish with all your heart." Leela closed her eyes and whispered a wish into a new jar. Rose and Jamie did the same. Their jars joined the others, floating and glowing, adding to the magic inside the wishing tree. As the sun set, the friends knew it was time to leave the magical place. They thanked Whimsy and made their way out, locking the tiny door behind them. The wishing tree stood tall and proud, and its secret safe, its magic alive, with every whispering wind and gleaming star. From that day on, Leela, Rosa, and Jamie visited the tree often, sometimes to make a wish, sometimes just to sit and feel its magic. And every time they left, they carried a piece of that magic with them, spreading hope, dreams, and a little sparkle wherever they went. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey to visit the wishing tree. If you did like this video, please hit a subscribe button, and we'll see you at our next adventure. Good night.